Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm your host, Lux Gamma, and today we are continuing with COLINA Legacy. To catch you up on yesterday's stream, I don't even fucking know. I genuinely don't know. I can see where the reviews were right. I can see where this game started off really strong. It felt like we had a really strong premise potentially going. And then we very quickly lost the plot. Very quickly became confusing. I got totally lost and stuck pretty much almost immediately after obtaining the first glyph because I couldn't charge my batteries for my flashlight because I had to go find the charger. And I couldn't kill the evil wood lady. Had to run around her. And then you're supposed to pick up these worldly context clues from these notes that are scattered about. But I have found that to be entirely unhelpful. I have found in reading all the notes, word for word, out loud manually, that they tend not to contain any helpful information in terms of progressing the game. And except for one or two of them that had a little symbol on them that I had to mimic using this light shadow toy device thing. Yeah, I can see the reviews were right. I can see it. I don't think there's enough direction going on. The game really just expects you to figure things out through like context clues in the environment, and unfortunately there's not a lot of them, and it becomes very confusing very quickly. So we did a whole bunch of stuff, like we found a series of paintings and we had to put them in a certain order, and then the story is just going places, and we don't really have an explanation for that either, because none of the notes in the game are like concretely giving us what the hell's going on here. But our mom is an evil wood lady. Our dad was a monster called the King of Thieves that we killed. Our grandmother strung herself up, for lack of better terminology, in the shed, and that just suddenly happened. We just got the key for that, and there she was, and there was a goodbye letter, and no explanation as to why. Like, we're still not entirely certain why any of this is happening, or what it has to do with us. Other than our father let us drown when we were a kid, and our mom might not have been our mom, or was replaced, or I don't know. And there's some King of the Moon, and something about something. And now we're down here, and we have to do things. So I have some gas, and I have some shards, and I have and we're still missing 2 glyphs actually, so there's potential here to find 2 more glyphs, and the game even has an achievement finding them all. And there's something about the statue, but I'm not really sure what it is. So, I went down that hall last time, and other than like notes and maybe some collectible things, I don't really think I netted much out of that. I'm gonna try the elevator, because like there was nothing down that way that I could interact with, unfortunately. Unless there was, and I'm stupid. It's entirely possible. Entirely possible. And I have a bunch of this. I have a bunch of these, which is supposed to tell us some backstory, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm the son of the moon. You know? I thought maybe we could go down the elevator, but apparently we can't, so I thought that we had fully explored this place. last time we were here, but maybe we didn't. No, maybe I'm wrong. Hold on, I just saw some 0283. Is there a Sphinx box around here that I'm not seeing? Man had no eyes. That's fun. Was it? 0283. Well, I am not sure where that's going to become relevant because I do not recall seeing anything in this entire place that required a code of me. Not aware. Unless it is hiding. Oh, here we go. what was it, 2, 8, 3. Stash 4. I'm just speed reading this. There's been so much reading in this game, I'm over it. And that's another point I'm gonna give in this game. I feel like there's so much that's trying to be given through notes that if you had just made it part of the game, I feel like that would have hit a lot better. Because I have this weird feeling. I don't think we went up that way. I'm gonna check. I have this really strange feeling that we're almost done. And the stream yesterday was about 3 hours. A little odd to me that we're almost done. Very dark. Oh, wait, is this? Does this go back out into the woods? Oh, it sure does. It sure do. Can I go back this way now? Confusion. Okay. I'm not sure why we'd be able to come back this way, but okay. Here. Okay, so we have an alternative exit, and we know that now. Yeah, but now I'm a little lost again. There's no direction in this underground area either. And I feel like I've run around a good deal and haven't really found anything of note other than moon shards and all these little statues. And that's kind of it. I haven't really found any wudgems either. Oh hey. Totally missed you. Okay, I have more health now. Woohoo! Man, I gotta keep an eye out for those. I don't think we went down here. So I will go this way. I hear the slip slapping of bitches. God, they're jumping at me. Yeah, and every now and again the game is like, hey, do you want a little hint? And first of all, I killed you. Sometimes it's helpful and relevant, and sometimes it's not so much. I still hear some slip slapping. Which means there must be somebody down here. Okay, new area. Ripe for stuff finding. We have a crank. Cool. We have a saw that I'm not allowed to take for some reason. Definitely feel like we should be able to take the saw. I definitely feel like the saw would be supremely... It's just my opinion. Take this string. We get a lot of string in the game. We'll say that. The game has been very generous with its healing items. And just, oh, see? Never would have even seen it. I just walk around the edge of stuff. I press E. Hoping I will find something to interact with. Okay, I don't really see anything around this altar. I'll go straight first. Is what I would have. Oh, there's a ladder here. Okay, maybe I won't go straight first. I don't want to go down just yet. That looks like a rhinoceros. Is the king of the moon a rhinoceros? A rhino? And every now and again, just, check the walls. Look for schmeekrits. Is the battery looking for schmeekrits? Okay. Okay, bigger pit. And there's no power here, so we are gonna have to go back the other way. So there's a squishy guy down there. Squish. Move. Damn. What the hell? I do want you to go down the ladder. That's separate. Whoa! Where did you come from? My man. Making me waste my shit. Cease. I haven't saved recently. Can't do this to me. Nothing going on here. More statues. Wow. It sure is blue. Sure is blue. And loud. Blue and it's loud. Okay. Right or left? Does it actually matter? Might matter a little bit. Hold on. It's Black Pauldron! Hey, Black Pauldron. Just got here. Look. Okay, this is the elevator. So this is our shortcut back up. Oh, look, there's a tablet. A nightmare's premonition. Take the gas. Hopefully there's more gas. But I don't know. That's a shortcut back up. We'll continue back the other way. I anticipate we'll probably end this game in this stream, because that's just kind of what the pacing feels like. Well, I'm sure nothing horrible and ominous will happen down here. Right? I'm sure you won't do anything untowards. Have a... See, it's telling me this like it's relevant somehow. So there must be a glyph or something related to this. Right? Because that's the second time we've seen a statue that appears to be wounded. And I'm missing 2 glyphs. So the game has not been forthcoming at all about where I'm supposed to find them. Make a mental note that this is down here. Ow! You insipidous whore. Kill, I get a string. Hey, pick up that note. Okay, save point, I like it. Got a big thing. Another string. On this tower that I can see. I wonder if I'm supposed to use the cranks here. Okay, this seems relatively straightforward. So I should be able to go to all the other statues now. Correct. Turn these one way, so that's all right. Where's this man's lower body? This can't be it. This makes no sense. Maybe that is it. No, that's the image of what's above, so progress. It's one of the locks. There's a couple more of those we'll need to do. Any messages for me? No. No messages for me. So sad. Any moon shards? There's an achievement for finding them all, and I certainly haven't, because I just haven't. So this might be back of the door in the main room. Oh, damn, that's fast. Oh, this is the door in the study. Oh, how interesting. Anything new in the study since I was last here? Bitch. row, making me waste my charges. Oh my god, there's more. I did. I used healing, I swear. Who's yelling? Is my man yelling? How are you hitting me? With such proficiency. Good lord. I'm supposed to zigzag away from you like you're an alligator or something? What the fuck? Also, why was my man yelling like that? God. I see one up ahead, so I'll just kill him now. Spare myself the trouble. God. Just zigzag. Just zigzag. Just zigzag. It's like sometimes I have the worst aim. And then sometimes they're just incredible. He spec'd into proficient strikes, obviously. He must have. Good lord. Look, there's one down there. Good lord, he must have. I'm gonna heal real quick, and I'm gonna save here. I don't think this elevator has power yet. Oh, no, it does. Right, okay, no, this is the shortcut elevator back. Right. I still don't think I have power to this. Maybe I do? Oh, I do now. That should be good. I'm not gonna head this way yet. I'm gonna go back because there were many statues that I had not messed with as a result of not having the crank. I'm going to meander my way back. Also, I need to recharge my flashlight, and I know there's a spot to do that back here somewhere. Crank it up. Okay, I'm looking for something gold, or maybe skin texture. Gonna come for me for having done that? God, I sure hope so. Sure hope they relinquish all of their string to me. There's like weird little altars that we can't do anything with either. They're just kind of here. Yes, okay. There is one here. And I think this might also be where we can recharge our flashlight. So I will set the battery pack to charge. And while it does, I shall take care of the puzzle. Ah, it's a rhinoceros with wings. Oh, interesting. It seems right, but at the same time it doesn't. If that makes sense. Like, it must be this. I mean, it has to be. The end of the sword. So this is the rhino versus the fire wolf that was in the woods. So. Okay, let's see. 3. My battery's down. Yeah. I am gonna trek back this way only because I don't necessarily remember where this was. Where this goes. Okay, this is the alternate path from going downstairs. So I shall head back up the elevator. To where I'm sure has. And let's see, back through here. I'm gonna swing this way. I think maybe I can use the crank on that really big statue, like in the center of that temple too. Okay, and this is the other path into the study. I got you. Is my sprint infinite? Does he ever get, like, really tired? Okay, there's a guy down there. Let's save real quick. We've made a decent amount of progress here. And let's head back. Because I think we should be able to use the crank over here as well. He's just stinky enough that he doesn't know what to do. Over at this pedestal. I have saved, so I will not regret my choices here. Okay, maybe not. Thought maybe we could crank it. We can't. Although it does beg the question, because we can exit out into the woods from here. And it makes me wonder if there is something out in the woods that we need to bring back here. I can't imagine what, though. I thought I had searched the woods pretty thoroughly. But maybe I didn't. Maybe I need to go back. This is obviously the last one. The gaze of the Sphinx. Okay, another moon shard. But there's definitely going to be more after this, because if we're still finding moon shards... Ah, the bottom doesn't move, so it needs to align too. I just started sprinting. Let's save again real quick. Posterity. Oh, hey. Totally missed that. Anything else that I missed? Reminds me of a church, including all of the dead bodies. Great, isn't it? Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, I see a sphinx. I see a string. Definitely gonna have a code around here somewhere. Shoot. I'm not seeing anything yet. Doesn't mean it's not there. Just means I might be stupid. Stupid and blind. Maybe in something I picked up recently. I highly doubt it. It's pretty much nearly always been on the environment somewhere. And it could be back out in the altar room. The hall. Though usually it's in the relevant room. Light sword. Attain the light sword. I shall save, actually, is what I shall do. And I shall give the sword to the statue, because that is what it feels like I should do. Or maybe not. Is it an object? I have two of them. So maybe I have to go around looking for statues that are positioned like this with the arms back. And I have to give those statues the swords. That is my hypothesis. In the meantime, I need the code for that Black Sphinx. Through the door. This is the door. Maybe it's on the pulpit? I'm not leaving without this Sphinx box. It's not happening. That code is around here somewhere. What the hell? Nope. Nope. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's not on my rhinoceri, man. Oh, 5033. Good lord. See, it wasn't the environment, it was just... Hell yeah. Solve all the Sphinx stashes. Let's go. See, the stashes don't have items in them either. They're just... more information. Okay, so I think I'm looking for statues that have their arms over their head, like in a downswing. And I'm gonna give them the swords. And there are a lot of them in this entire place. So I will look very thoroughly. So like, for example, it's not that guy. It's definitely not him. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Is this the mother lady? It is, isn't it? Like, oh, the gold of the shroom. We're definitely supposed to get a glip out of this, I feel like. I just don't know how. I'm gonna head back the normal way. You might remember the statue back in the forest now, the wounded raider. Do I? What would the sword have to do with him? Genuinely, what would the sword have to do with him? Genuinely, what would the sword have to do with him, game? Oh, there he is. give him the sword? Yeah, hand it over. Glyph of the Sun contains part of the Raider of the Star Soul. It contains the raw energy of the sun, the absolute power throughout humankind's sky. It was once said that its very energy was robbed out of the light sword, doomed to never to return. The house beckons you, go forth, travel to the place where this nightmare began. Can I have that back? I actually don't want to. See, because I have two. I have two. And I distinctly remember seeing another guy around here with a wound. And that tells me I need to put that somewhere. Nothing? Now I gotta remember where the statue is. There's a second statue. It's wounded. Don't interrupt me while I'm doing shit. Fuck. I'm just wondering if... I don't think it was in here. I'll double check, but I'm fairly certain it was not in here. Fairly certain that it was down the other way. So the game will like drop hints when it's... Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Which is like, I swear to God, I checked these benches the last time I was in here. Did not see these notes. So why are they suddenly appearing? Where are they spawning in from? Anyway. Another one. Also could do with recharging my flashlight, to be honest with you. So somewhere around here, though I don't remember where, is another wounded statue. Oh, it was, oh shoot. It was by that, if I had taken the elevator down from the main room, I would have gotten there way faster. I know where it is. This is where I took the stairs down. There's squishies down there. I heard some squishing. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, there was blue. There was blue there. Yeah. Damn it. There shall be devastation. Yes. Switch back to death. Right, this thing right here. This thing had a wound. The Moonchild has been banished to another world. Interesting. So does that mean that, like... Hey, Vivid! How are you? Hi, wifey. So good to see you. I missed you so much. I'm assuming that means all the icky, gross, nasty, goop creatures are gone now? Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Vivid. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. With your beautiful self. Miss you more. What you playing? It's called COLINA Legacy, and it is a horror game that describes itself as being like an escape room, which, I mean, maybe a little bit. It's older. It was from like 2018, and it started off pretty strong, I would say, and then it's kind of just been bland ever since. So I think we're nearing the end. And I say horror very lightly because I haven't really found this to be scary at all. I'll pass. I didn't like it. So that's what I'll say is I haven't found this to be scary at all. I haven't been jump scared. Really, I haven't like the worst thing in the game is this wolf in the woods that one-shots you if it sees you. But it's perfectly avoidable. You literally just walk in the opposite direction of it. It has to be like right up on you for it to notice you. You just walk around it and it's practically like it's never there at all. And I actually wonder, jump scares can and will move me to tears. I understand. I'm still missing a glyph. And there's that thing. See, this is what I'm very confused about. There's that thing down in the temple, but I can't do anything with it. So, putting the sword in the statue said the Moonchild has been banished back to whence it came. So I'm wondering if the wolf is still here? Or if the wolf is gone. Thank you so much, Vivid. I really appreciate it. I don't see him at all. I don't hear him either. I guess he's gone. I guess, putting the sword in that other statue got rid of them all. So we're supposed to go back to the house. I'm missing a glyph. And I don't know if the glyphs are at all skippable. Because it feels like they're not. I'm definitely missing one. Yeah, our dead grandma's in there. She strung herself up from the rafters. That was honestly the scariest thing, was just like opening the door and there was just like dead grandma. And it wasn't even scary. It was just like, why? Why? Wait, so I have this now. And I feel like I should be able to use this down in the temple. Because the altar, whatever, was all red and stuff. What do I know? Oh, it's very different. Is that for me? Remember what I told you. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't remember. Oh, I can't leave now. Okay, so that last save I did was genuinely my last save. Huh. Remember last Christmas? Debatable. Debatable if I remember. Not gonna lie. Oh, okay. Can I go up here? Have I ever been able to go into the basement? I should have charged my... I mean, my flashlight is almost fully charged, so I guess it's fine. Are these all locked? They sure are. Get you back, demons. Oh, well, this isn't locked.
Oh, I'm so happy you're here
Okay.
with us. I missed you so
That
much.
scared me because it literally
What
came out of
are you looking
nowhere.
at her for?
Nothing. I was
That
just
scared me
wondering
because
how
I
she's
was
feeling.
not expecting this
What do you
transition in the
care?
slightest.
She only tells you lies. She wants you to remember when you don't want to. Isn't it right, hun? Don't you want to forget?
Which one of these is my mom?
I don't know, Mom. I'm not sure anymore.
We protect you too much, my little king. You'll always be my little boy.
You. Don't
Can
like
you
that.
hear him? He's so happy. My little king is so happy. He's my treasure. My mom says I love him too much. More than a mother has a right to. He's just playing hide and seek. Why don't you go play with him?
I'm sorry, what? What? What are we what? What are we what? What are we what? So for some reason stuff like illuminates under this. You're just as confused as I am. I don't know what the hell she's talking about either. For a second I was worried that it might be incest. Okay, well the feet go over there, so I will not be going over there. I'm never allowed out this front door. It's a crime. I'm going here though. I'm sorry, what? The what? Okay, this shelf is empty. It wasn't before. Man, I sure do love noises. I don't think they're all meant for you. Anyway, teddy legs. It's very, very strange. I'm hearing some kind of like wet noise. It's upsetting me. My God. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that was locked. The basement was not locked. Check out the basement. Was there blood here? Blood for the blood god? I found the light? No. Something up with this tub. Okay, well, let's do the blood first. Okay, I got teddy head. Am I supposed to combine the teddy legs and the teddy head? I don't know. There's this green stuff here. Maybe it's just like ornate on the legs. What I told you. Okay, let's go. All right. I'm ready. Really. I'm not really all that ready. I can't save while I'm in here, which is a little disconcerting. I'm also worried I might use up all my flashlight charge. Can I charge? Ah, right here. This game would have me constantly confused. I've been constantly confused. There's like no direction whatsoever. If you spend too long trying to get to the next thing, the game will like drop you a hint like, hey, you should do this. But you're supposed to like figure stuff out by reading all of these notes. It's not straightforward at all. Not in the slightest. This has all been very deliberately designed to dupe the player into believing they have the agency of choice. Well, that's very rude of you. Pretending this has been carefully cultivated from rigorous playtesting. Games are perfect for liars. Or chipping away on a piece of plastic in front of a screen playing a game. This is very rude. I'm feeling extremely called out. And I need you to stop. Anyway, teddy torso. Hand it over. Okay, I cannot combine any of these things. Oh shoot. This is something you're supposed to remember from like the beginning of the game. That's not great. No comment on all the pills? Not like last time? Oh, I think it was a note. Was it his birthday card? Is it? Where is it? Where is his birthday card? Oh shoot, I don't remember. I feel like his birthday card was sitting next to it. Damn, what was it? Shoot. Shoot. Okay. I know it's in a note. I know it's in a note because I swear that there was a note sitting next to it when we opened it the first time. That's not it. Fourth of May? Oh shoot, I don't remember. It was something. It was... No. Last time this was letters. This was not numbers. It was letters. And it was his name. It was his name. It spelled Alex. Oh, this is gonna tick me off. I'm not leaving without this. One, two, two, five. It's always on the environment somewhere. Oh, because it's Christmas. Today's Christmas. The art room key. Hell yeah, let's go. How much battery I got? I'm good. Can I go in the bathroom? No. Let's go. She was painting the dude. Right? She was painting the dude. Face what you have done. Tore the teddy bear apart. I don't know. Oh. That's a card. You should try calling me, honey. Dial last puzzle. Love, Granny. Dial last puzzle. Phone? I haven't been able to dial anything on the phone this whole time.
Mommy, can we not play that game anymore?
Oh no, is her mother a...
Which game, child? That one.
Oh no, is our mother a... Oh no! Oh no! Our mother's a freak!
Oh, we've never played a game like
Oh
that.
no! Our mother's a freak! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I could not have possibly
You
foreseen
remember now, child.
the direction... I did, Grandma.
No, it can't be. She shouldn't.
There...
She saved me.
There-
Mommy loves me. She saved me when I was drowning. She must love me.
There was
Don't
zero
worry, my child.
indication.
I will help you forget now. Not like you have forgotten before. No, no, no. I will erase
Zero!
Just
Zero
like you
indication
want.
that we were heading in this direction.
Just finish it, okay? Finish the ritual
Absolutely
and you will
zero indication we
promise.
were heading in the direction of child molestation. Oh my god. Okay. So I have, whoa. Okay, well they obviously couldn't just tell us that up front. That is a, okay. For as janky as this game has been, and as confusing and as like kind of poorly paced and not as put together as I would like, that is a wild plot twist. That is an insane plot twist. Because I remember yesterday when we started playing this game, the opening cutscene is young Alex, our character, nearly drowning at the beach, right? And his mom is calling for his husband to help, and the husband is like doing shit all for some reason. I don't know. You don't see any of it. And when his mom gets him, she says, "Mommy saved you. Mommy will always protect you." And I thought that was a really odd choice of diction. I thought that particular language was very self-centering in this situation where the boy almost drowned. Like she was thinking too much about herself. It was a very odd choice of diction. Mommy saved you, rather than you're okay. Rather than comforting him, mommy saved you. Like heroizing herself in the moment of his distress. And so at first I thought maybe she was like an imposter, like some kind of like Freaky Friday body swap type deal, and it wasn't really his mom. But then later on, when we like kill his dad or something, the dad says, "I let you drown. I was going to let you drown." And we were like, well, why would you do a thing like that? And then the grandmother the mom hasn't been letting us see our grandma for ages. So this is the first time we've come back in a long time, and our mom has very obviously had disagreements with our grandma. And so now, no, seriously, Pauldron, seriously, foreshadowing, but like not at all what I like. Obviously there was a problem, and I was like, the game's gonna tell us what the problem is, right? Not at all the kind of foreshadow that I was expecting in the slightest. Like, zero indication we were heading in this direction until the moment it hit us. So on the part of the people who made COLINA Legacy, fantastic job, because absolutely nothing I've done this entire time gave me the impression that's where we were going. And on one hand, I feel like maybe we should have had that impression a little bit, but at the same time, oh, well, this just makes a ton of sense, doesn't it? This makes so much sense. All the scratched out faces and all the photos. Oh, they were eavesdropping it this whole time. He doesn't like the beach. Oh, it's been right in front of our faces. Oh, that's, well. That's so interesting. That's so interesting. So like the dad must have known then, hence why he was gonna let us drown. Our mom keeping us isolated from our grandmother because our grandmother was obviously going to try and help us, I would assume. And she couldn't have that. You can just be in the house chilling now. Well, yes, because this is like the end game times, and also because I got the 2 swords of light and I put them both in their respective statues, and when I put the sword of light in the second statue, all the enemies disappeared from the game, essentially. I'm gonna go in here because she kind of wanted me to. It also makes me wonder about... It also makes me wonder about that drawing he did. Because, like, there's somebody over here. Graham, me, Mom. This is his, you know, his young. And, like, there's nothing really amiss going on here. He signed his name. Everybody looks happy. He's in between his grandma and his mom. And I guess that could be a little, like, foreshadowing of a certain dichotomy. But it doesn't strictly have to be. Where's my teddy? It's downstairs. Okay, so I'm assuming that I did this, like, out of order. Like, maybe I was supposed to come up here and see the message and then go into the art room. And then go down and assemble the teddy, and I don't think there's alternative endings in this game. Like, I don't think there's, like, options. We're just... Hey, it's the bad representation of our mom all strung up. You remembered, you remembered. I sure did. I sure did. And so this is very interesting imagery too, because this could be representative of the grandmother, but this was very much our mom when we were first in the house, and that really feels like us. And the heart is missing out of this doll, which tells me that you know, she has damaged us as well in the process. I'm wondering if there's something I can do here, because she's got like a little glowing spot on her. Maybe not. Okay. Am I supposed to touch this? I'm still missing a glyph. And so far, all of the glyphs we've obtained haven't really been optional. This one's heart. Okay, are we gonna go put that in the altar in the temple? She's got this little speck of blue on her. I don't know if that's just there or there's something intentional going on here. I mean, we have been very thorough in our wanderings, so I can't imagine where we might have missed a glyph. Because other than missing notes, specifically, the game has been pretty straightforward about giving us everything that we need around the time that we need it. Like, wasn't really possible to miss anything. Very linear. I wouldn't even really say that there's, like, secrets. Oh, I thought maybe I could take that. It is so dark in here. Oh my god. Something. A book. A box. An ornate box. She never finished this painting, but... Ugh. The way that they described it too. What game, honey? The one where it make you feel good. Ugh, just... Eh. Eh. Okay, we're just doing one last check. Just... looking around, making sure we didn't miss nothing. I know where I'm supposed to take this one heart. It's very obvious. More trees? Nobody has that many. Maybe there is. Maybe there's... they glow when you aim light at them. Is something we're supposed to do? All the tinsel does. It all lights up when you... This is where there would be a secret. I can't pick them up. I'm not sure what we're doing here. It is interesting to me that all the tinsel glows. It's interesting to me that the trees glow. But I can't do anything about this. Man! Just gonna peruse one last time. Check everything. Pressing E as I go, just smacking everything with E. Okay, we're back outside. I couldn't save inside the house. There was no doll to do so. I'm gonna charge my flashlight. I know I can do that down in the tunnel. I'm gonna do it here. So that's the attic. I despise the moon. It is very bright. Amen. Give me my babies. Is Grandma still in the shed? Yes, she is. Okay, let's just double check things, make sure there's nothing we've missed. I don't think there is. Missing a glyph, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. Anyway, let's go into the temple. I feel really awful. I feel so... This is all some kind of metaphor. Like everything we're doing. I'm just not really certain what the metaphor is. Right, let's save. And like the thing about the strings... Yeah, so we should also be able to wander through here freely as well. We didn't find all the shards. I feel like we're one short. I suppose it's possible I could have very easily walked by one. They're kind of like nondescript, tucked away. Just chilling in the corners. Oh, is that a note? Ritual part 1. Do I have part 2 already? I sure do. And 3. Almost missed it. Gotta look. Gotta use your eyes. The music has also changed. I think it was more silent down here the last couple times we've been. Okay, well I know what I'm doing with the Swan Heart. And we saved. Swan Heart. Okay. Do I walk in? Sure? I guess. I don't know where we're going. Oh. Hey, it's the big tree that was on the... Oh no, is this a boss fight? Oh my god, what is that? Hey, that's Jesus Christ in the background. Okay, zero explanation for what's happening right now. What the fuck? Okay. I see glyph, I go. There's power. Hey, yeah, walk in here. Ow. Pain and agony. Come here. Come here. Youch! I don't know what the fuck's going on. Thirst for power? What the hell are you talking about? fight. Not that. I don't know what the fuck this thing wants from me. Also, big statue. Wait, do you mean this moon? Oh, am I supposed to like stand there and do things to the moon? He is angry. What the hell? Okay, see, this is where we're getting very confused. Actually, I think I'm the idiot. I need to pay attention to the symbol that's actually on the circle. Okay, it's the one with... Is it this one? Yes. Here's the next circle. We're here. Okay, this is the one with the arrow. So, light. I don't have all the glyphs though, so I'm a little confused. Stop it. It's over there. This one has... Oh, I'm losing them as I use them. No, is it this one? I don't have all the glyphs, so I don't know if I'm gonna get it by being here. Oh shit. Is this just dead bodies? Oh yeah. It's up there. Jesus. Crucified skeleton. This is the box. There's only a couple options left here, so. That looked very deathy to me. Oh, hey. This is the moon glyph. One of these things left. What the hell even are you? Oh my god. What does any of this have to do with me? Heard it. Heard it. Where is it? Okay, sun glyph. I don't know what's happening. But it's whatever. There. The last one. Shmee! He laser beamed. Oh. Is the last one? What's this? The glyph of rebirth. Awaken through gentle touch. still here. It kind of looks like a black hole. Free at last. Free the son of the moon. Was I not supposed to do that? I do wonder. I don't really think there was like an alternative. I couldn't leave. Maybe if I pointed it at the monster? It looks pretty gnarly outside, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh! Well then. God, I hope I don't get demonetized for this. That's our mama.
I had a weird dream, Mom. In my dreams, Granny told me
Why
something
are
horrible.
we...
I dreamt
I
was
can't
alone
even,
in
like,
an empty
block this
field.
out.
Well, not all alone. There was also a tree and a swan. It felt like someone was watching me. The swan wanted to fly. I pitied it because its wings were broken. It vomited blood, black as tar. I thought I could hear the sea. I cried, Mommy. The swan was drowning, and I could not save him.
I don't know what the hell is going on right now. What? Where are we? Where are we? What is this? What? I don't understand. Complete the game, watch all the cutscenes. Okay, I am so confused. I physically do not understand. What? Hold on. That's it. But like that's it. There's no alternative ending to the game. That's it. There's an achievement you get if you get through the whole game without dying ever, which unfortunately I failed once. That's it. I do not understand how all of this ties together. I feel like okay, so what I will say is I feel like this is somehow a play on Oedipus, on the story of Oedipus Rex, because when you try to go through the front door in the beginning, there's physically like stuff written across the door that says like turn back Oedipus, or you know better Oedipus, or something like that, and then like the themes of molestation. So like I'm like, okay, he's trying to forget about what his mom did to him, the essay, but it deviates from that so much, and that only becomes relevant at the very end as like this big reveal as to what he's been trying to forget, that I'm so lost. So if okay, I guess I could, if I had to explain this game, if I really had to nail this down, I would say this is a possible retelling of the story of Oedipus Rex, and has a side bit of existential horror and eldritch whatever. And there's like a couple different narratives going on here at the same time, but I don't think they intersect very well, and it's a little confusing. So like narrative 1 going on here is obviously that we're Alex and he's coming to terms with his trauma from the past. When he was a kid, his mother was abusive to him. And it kind of retells the story of Oedipus Rex in that Alex unknowingly kills his father, similar to how Oedipus kills his own father and, you know, does things with his mom later on. Although that wasn't quite in the same context, but it, you know, still incest. You know, bizarre eldritch ritual, frees an old god. Differing from King Oedipus, Alex does not blind himself, although there is a note that I remember picking up towards the end of the game where it talks about a boy seeing a monster and it's just a man, but he has no eyes. So I think that is a reference again to Oedipus. And Alex accepts his trauma and moves on, essentially freeing himself from the shackles of his mother's messed up love. Narrative 2 going on. There's this old god, right? Son of the Moon, or whatever, trying to escape a prison made for him by these ancient humans called the Tellurians. And so this god manipulates Alex into finishing this ritual. And so the old god is called the Son of the Moon, or the Eldest. Imprisoned by a spell said to have been written by Sphinx. And through the notes, that particular narrative details the instruments and the directions, or how the instruments and the directions for the ritual come to Alex, and what the ancient ones are, and build the world and mythology of COLINA Legacy separate from the narrative of Alex's life and trauma. And then there's this third narrative kind of taking place, commenting on the game design and the aspect of free will in the game, which they really kind of try to nail in at the end there in the house with you're chipping away at plastic behind a screen, the illusion of free choice, games are for liars. And so we, the player, are the Son of the Moon, trying to be freed, essentially, I guess. I don't know. The Sphinx is the developer of the game, who writes all the rules. For the game and how it works and the rituals and what you're supposed to do. And then the prison that we're in, the prison that we, the player, the Son of the Moon, are in, is the game design itself and the rules of the game and how the game is physically structured. And so I can see where you're supposed to question if you as the player actually have any free will, or if you're just at the mercy of the system or at the mercy of the society. Because there's also this metaphor of Pinocchio that's going on in the game. Lots of references to the puppet that thinks it's a real boy. So I'm not sure if you're supposed to take all of these narratives and think that they all somehow do come together in a single experience, or if there are 3 different narratives happening very separately from each other and you're just supposed to take note of them all. Because in a way, I can see how the whole game is just one big psychological metaphor for Alex working through his trauma and accepting it, and freeing himself from his mom, in a way. At the same time, so much of this is just completely disjointed. Like, why is his mom hanging from the tree at the end? Why does he sit there and have a conversation with her, and a swan that's drowning and he can't save it, and his dad is like, he goes on a murderous rampage while he's there. Like, it's all very... Somehow it all has to be real, but then at the same time, it can't all be real. Very interesting. Very interesting. So we've been live for about an hour and a half, just over an hour and a half, hour 40. So this game took about, like, if you just kind of run through it, it took about 4.5 hours to complete, roughly. So not a very long game at all. It does have mostly positive reviews. I can see what the negative reviews were talking about in the drop off of the story. It gets very confusing. You don't have a lot of guidance. There's all of these notes and they're supposed to be telling you something, but they're really just telling you about the narrative of the story in a way. It was a very good plot twist. I mean, I was wondering why we were getting Oedipus references and all this other stuff, and the way that the mom talked kind of bothered me. Like, it was strange. It seemed out of place for a mom talking to a child, just not in the way that I thought. I am disappointed by how short it is. I think that all of the stuff that was being given to you in the notes could have just been put in the game, like added to this experience, and something's fleshed out and clarified, rather than us reading all of this stuff. For what it is, the game only costs $4.99. So it's not like you paid for something you thought was AAA and then you got, whatever. It's certainly priced at its level of development and what it is worth. Overall, I don't think it was a bad game, and I didn't suffer greatly, because of how short it was. I wouldn't say that I would recommend it. I might tell someone about it, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. It's very cheap though, so no harm, no foul if you buy it and you don't like it. Again, I'm a very easy to please gamer. I'm not very picky about things. Yeah, I don't really think I have any more thoughts on that. That was an interesting plot twist. I think that was like the most interesting thing that's happened this whole time, and I was horrified and at the same time really impressed with it. It was just shocking. It was just extremely shocking. Did not know we were going there at all. Even with all the Oedipus references, there wasn't, enough there for me to be like, oh yes, this is what's happening. Really just kind of smacked in the face. So not bad. I would say I'm kind of neutral about this game. I appreciate it for what it is. I am a little disappointed with what it's not, with what it clearly could have been. Lots of potential there. So I'm kind of like in the middle, I would say, on the rating of this game. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. We'll say that. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this stream and experiencing the end of this game with me. We will get back to the Tales of Arise DLC after this. In the meantime, please stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, eat, sleep, and drink well. Wash your hands, sneeze into your arm, wear a mask, don't be nasty, get your vaccinations, take your medication, and have a great rest of your day.